Okay.
Okay, we're going to give you a quick fence estimate. And typically when we start out with doing a fence estimate, we need to know the number of feet in the fence. For this example, we're going to do 1,100 feet. And also we do get people that call in that say they want to figure in acreage. So the way to figure acreage is the number of acres times 43,560 times square root, which will give you one side of a square acre. You take that number and multiply it times 4, and that's the conversion factor between acreage to feet. So square acreage to feet. So if a customer needs 8 acres of fence, you take 8 times 43,560 times square root, and that'll give you one side. So, but for this example, we're just going to do 1,100 feet. The next thing we need to know is the post spacing. Post spacing can range from 8 to 20 feet. In this example, we're going to do 12 feet, which means there's going to be 12 feet in between each post. The number of ends typically are where the fence starts or stops. In this example, we're going to have ends at each side of the gate would be an end of each gate, and in this dividing run, this fence that divides the two areas. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ends. Number of corners is where the fence takes a turn. Corners are going to be right here, here, right here, right here. So there would be 4 corners. Number of braces. The braces are basically a diagonal brace. There's a couple different ways of doing braces, but typically we do a standard post with a diagonal brace off of it. So on each end would require 1 diagonal brace, and each corner requires 2 diagonal braces. So for each end we've got 6 ends, which is going to be 6 braces, and for each corner we're going to need 2 braces, so that would be 8. So we'll have a total of 14 braces. And we also need to know the number of line posts. So in order to do that, I take the total number of footage. Now this is not going to be exact, this is just a guesstimate. In order to get it exact, we need to know each dimension of every line. But typically we don't get right off the bat, so to do a quick estimate for a customer, we do typically is take the total footage, which is 1,100 feet, divide it by 12, and that equals, can you stop? Because I didn't have that worked out. Okay, now we're going to figure out the line posts, and the line posts we have 1,100 feet divided by 12-foot post spacing equals basically 92 posts. 91.67, we round up to 92. Then typically what I do to get a good estimate for the customer is I take the number of ends and corners in 4 corners, divide it by 2, which is 5, and I subtract that from the 92, which would equal 87 line posts. So my line posts are 87 line posts. Okay, now what we need to do is list out our posts so we know that we have 10. Our ends and corners are usually constructed of 6-inch or larger corner posts, so we've got 10 6x9 posts. And Our braces are typically constructed of 4-inch or 5-inch by 8-foot posts. So the braces, we're going to need 14 braces. We'll do 4x8s, for example. And then the line post, we've already figured that we need 87 line posts. The other thing we need is hardware to connect the brace post to the corner post. So we'll need 14 brace plates. So the amount of brace plates is the same as the amount of brace posts. So we got 14 brace plates. The next thing we need to figure is the type of fence, and typically